Hi again. This is the last lesson for section 2.4. I'm going to, whoops, I went back to the previous slide. I'm going to distribute the 3 on the right-hand side, so I'm going to keep the left-hand side just like it is. This is going to be 3x plus 3. And so you notice that on the two sides, the 3x and the 3x are the same. If I subtracted that, I would get negative 7 equals 3. So I hope that you learn to recognize these at this point, and this would be no solution. And remember, you can write no solution in a few different ways. I talked about that on the last lesson. Okay, so to solve this equation, we need to clear the fraction, and in this case, the only denominator we have is 3. So we are going to multiply both sides by 3. Now on the left-hand side, 3's just eliminate each other because 3 goes into 3 one time. So I'm going to have 4 times 5 minus w equals negative 3w. I'm going to distribute the 4, so that would be 20 minus 4w equals negative 3w. So let's add 4w to both sides so we isolate the variables on the same side. And 20 equals w. So you can see that we end up with a solution of 20. You can always go back and check that and see, is that going to work out for me on, this equation that we had. Let's just check this for a minute. So if we check, I'm going to have 5 minus 20 divided by 3 equals negative, and I'm going to substitute the 20 there. So I'm going to have 4 times negative 15 divided by 3, and that's negative 60 divided by 3. And so you can see that yes, this does check because I get a true statement here at the end. Negative 20 equals negative 20. All right, we're going to solve this equation by clearing fractions. My LCD on this is 15 because 3 times 5 is 15. They're both prime numbers. I'm going to multiply both sides times 15. All right, so 5 goes into 15 3 times, so that's going to give me a 3x. And then I'm going to multiply negative 7 times 15, and that's a negative 105. 3 goes into 15 5 times, so that will be a 5x. Negative 5 times 15 is negative 75. And now it's just a matter of solving. So I'm going to subtract 5x on both sides. And then I will have negative 75 on the right. Add 105 to both sides so that I have variables on one side, numbers on the other. So that's going to equal 40. No, that's going to equal 30. And then divide by negative 2. And x equals negative 15. All right, next. So on this one, I think we'll clear the decimals first, and each of the decimal numbers are to the hundredths place, so that means we multiply by 100 on both sides. And that will leave me with a 3 times 2m plus 7. Whoops. And 6 times 5 plus m minus 9. So remember, multiplying by 100 moves the decimal two places to the right. All right, so we will distribute the 3, which gives me 6m plus 21 equals 30 plus 6m minus 9. And I'm going to combine the terms on the right-hand side, which leaves me with 6m plus 21. So we see the two sides are exactly the same. When they're exactly the same, that means that we're going to have a solution of all real numbers. Now just think about this. No matter what number you put in, you're going to multiply it by 6 and add 21, and that happens on both sides, and so the two sides will always be equal no matter what you put in for the, well, in this case, the m. And that's the end of this lesson, right? We're going to stop with this equation, and lesson 2.4, or all of 2.4 I have taught you now, and I hope this helps you. Bye.